Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Can you boys believe we are just 11 days away? 11 days away from kicking off year 4 of the Josh Heupel era. It is right around the corner. I'm excited, man. We're going to be having tailgate shows an hour before kickoff. Post-game shows will be back. So much fun content coming your way. Man, it's almost time for the morning shows. Those morning shows hit different. Next Monday, 9 a.m., Eric Kane will be in the house. That means it's go time. We got some good news yesterday. Cam Seldon is cleared. He is back on the practice field. I think he's going to be ready to go for that opener. I don't think he'll be unleashed. I don't think he's going to get a heavy workload, but he's going to get some physical contact and kind of get back in the mix. He's got to get ready. He's got to get ready for that NC State game, got to get ready for that Oklahoma game, but it is go time. But that wasn't the only good news we got yesterday. Yesterday, there was a shift in the rankings after the commitment of five-star offensive tackle David Sanders. After the flip of four-star linebacker Jaden Harmon, Tennessee now sits inside that top 5. They are 5th in the class of 2025. And I made a video yesterday. A lot of people asking me, Boogie, are they done? Is Tennessee done? And I talked about four-star defensive back Onis Konanbanny, who's coming off the board on Friday. We'll cover that live right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. Should be going live around lunchtime, so tune in for that. Also, five-star tight end in the class of 26, Kendry Harrison, has teased a commitment. Is it coming soon? I don't know if it's coming sooner or later, but I love the fact that he transferred and he is playing high school ball with David Sanders because, look, Coach Jay says it all the time, elite talent wants to play with elite talent. Are we going to see any type of momentum off of that commitment from David Sanders? I also mentioned the potential flip of 3-star running back Dwayne Morris. He's an in-state kid. Tennessee trying to get him back on campus. Also, 4-star defensive lineman Christian Garrett, decommitted from Georgia about a week ago. Look, all the buzz is around Georgia Tech. Matt Ray of VolQuest even said last night, Georgia Tech certainly seems like they are trending there, but if it plays out longer and the Vols get him back on campus, they're going to have a shot. They're going to be able to shoot their shot at the 4-star defensive lineman. But it's interesting to me that Christian Garrett decommitted from Georgia. Everybody thought Georgia Tech, but he didn't pull that trigger immediately, right? He's waiting. He's letting things play out like Jaden Harmon. Jaden Harmon decommits and commits to Tennessee at the same time. So we'll see what happens there with Christian Garrett. I know I keep throwing around the name Isaiah Gibson, 5-star edge rusher, number 1 edge rusher in the country, top 15 overall player. Again, elite talent wants to play with elite talent. What happens when Isaiah Gibson comes to Tennessee and he's going head-to-head every single day in practice with David Sanders? That's how those two guys get better. Now, it's a long shot. The name just keeps popping up. When I'm on VolQuest, scrolling the board, scrolling the Monday night chat, the name keeps coming up, and AP keeps saying it's a long shot, but Tennessee is still in communication there with Isaiah Gibson. But another flip on the way. You guys were all over me yesterday when this came out. Steve Wiltfong tweets out, On3's number 1 ranked 2025 linebacker Ty Jackson's fall game schedule is shaping up to include trips to Florida, USC, Alabama, Penn State, Florida State, and potentially Tennessee. You guys hit me up on Twitter. You guys were in the DMs. You guys were saying, Boogie, can we get the number 1 linebacker in the country? So what I do is I start digging in. I go do my homework. I go do my research, and then we bring it here to talk about it, and that's what we're going to do. Can Tennessee flip the number 1 linebacker in the country? Can they go get Ty Jackson? It's going to be a long shot. They're going to take it down to the wire. He's not committed. I keep saying flip for some reason. He's not committed. He's going to go all the way to early signing day. So Tennessee will have an opportunity to shoot their shot. We're going to get into it, but as always, I need you guys to do that YouTube stuff. Smash the thumbs up just below the video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy. It helps the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts here. We're not insiders. We're not media. We're not journalists. We're not reporters. We don't pretend to be any of that stuff. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Got some fun content coming your way live tonight. 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're playing EA Sports College Football 25. You guys have a chance to come on and go head-to-head with me. It's always a good time on Tuesday nights. Tomorrow night, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, Talkin VAWLS live. Friday, the live commitment of Onis Konanbanny. Sunday is our fan call-in show, but we've also got 5-star offensive tackle David Sanders going to be in the house Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So, again, subscribe, click that bell for notifications, all that good stuff. Don't miss out when we go live or when we drop videos. Let's talk again about Ty Jackson, 4-star linebacker, 6'1", 6'2"-ish, 197 pounds out of Seminole Ridge High School, which is based out of Florida. There's a lot of talk about Alabama in his recruitment. You can see there the On3 industry rankings have him inside top 80, 79 overall, but On3 themselves have him as the number 1 linebacker in the country. and a top 25 player overall. He's a needle mover. He's a needle mover. You know what? Let's actually take a look at some film. Why not? We've not talked about Ty Jackson in quite some time. Let's get some film up here. Let you guys take a look at it, and we'll also go through the scouting report for Ty Jackson. Now, this scouting report comes from 247 Sports. Andrew Ivins, which is the director of scouting over there, says he's a tackle machine on Friday nights that has shined in the combine setting. By far one of the more productive players down in South Florida for the 2025 cycle, having totaled over 350 career stops heading into his senior season. Says he chews up the turf with his burst and frequently arrives on scene ready to send a message as he drops his shoulder and unleashes plenty of power through his hips. Has proven to be rather effective in drop coverage with his instincts and can close gaps while in pursuit. Says he must keep evolving and improve play diagnosis as he won't be the best athlete on the field, but has plenty of developmental upside with testing, profile, and physical play style. Says he projects as a potential multi-year starter for a Power 4 program that can settle in as a true difference maker at the second level, could fit into a variety of different roles, but the ceiling is likely highest on the inside. Now, that's something we've seen talked about previously, right? The flip of Jaden Harmon, his potential to be versatile, what he brings to the table. Now we're reading the scouting report on Ty Jackson and hearing more of the same. And yeah, I think you got to praise this coaching staff for what they've done with that linebacker unit. They get better and better week or year in and year out. You know, we talk about how deep that defensive line is and how they're dominant and how they're going to be the leader of this defense. But I think that linebacker room is also getting better. Could you add Ty Jackson and make it elite for this class of 2025? Now, again, the article from Steve Wiltfong there said Tennessee could get a potential visit. Now, if you roll back time, you go back to the spring as late as April, Tennessee was deep in it with Ty Jackson. He was supposed to take an official visit over the summer. That never happened. And for me, it kind of felt like that ship had sailed and we kind of stopped talking about Ty Jackson because he didn't make it on campus for that official. But according to the article from Steve Wiltfong, says he's not making a decision anytime soon. Again, it's going to be the long game. Says he's going to go all the way up to December. He's going to announce on early signing day, which is December the 4th. Now, I mentioned a potential visit to Tennessee. He's going to go visit Florida on August the 31st for their game against Miami. He's going to visit Alabama for the Georgia game on September the 28th, Penn State on November the 9th, Florida State on November the 30th. Now, for me, I think Florida, Alabama, probably the teams to beat. Alabama probably right up there at the top. Now, directly from the article, it said Jackson took summer official visits to Penn State, Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. He goes on to say the Vols are moving into the picture here, and Jackson could take a visit on October the 19th for the game against the Crimson Tide. Now, how big is that? How big is that game against Alabama? We've talked about this schedule. You got to warm up, tune up against NC State. You find a way to go on the road and beat Oklahoma. You're going to take care of Florida in Neyland Stadium. I don't care how you feel. I don't care about the past. I don't care about the Gators having Tennessee's number. It's a new era. It's the Josh Heupel era. I think Tennessee has the opportunity to roll into that Alabama game undefeated. It's going to be an electric environment. You go take care of Alabama, the team that Ty Jackson has kind of got up at the top of his list. Does that mean anything? Does that do anything? I don't know that it does, but he's going to see an electric environment on the third Saturday in October if he makes it in town. Now, I went to VolQuest to see what Austin Price, Matt Ray, what they had to say. Austin Price was asked specifically last night in the Monday night chat about Ty Jackson. He said, I give it a 15 to 25% chance that Jackson makes it into town. He said that Tennessee's done at linebacker, but they won't close the door. He wouldn't close the door on a token visit. So that doesn't sound like very good odds that Tennessee lands the linebacker, but this is a conversation we've been having since the commitment of David Sanders, since the flip of Jaden Harmon, and we're talking about some of these other potential flips, and then we're talking about a guy like Ty Jackson that's going to go all the way down to early signing day. Are guys going to get processed out? Do they have enough numbers here? I know the scholarships are going up, but that's not till 2025. Do you process guys out if the number one linebacker wants to join this class? You've already got Jaden Harmon. You've got Christian Gass committed in this class. Both of those guys are top 250 guys. That linebacker room, you got Edwin Spillman, Arian Carter, Jeremiah T-Lander. Don't sleep on Jordan Burns. We did a film breakdown here on Jordan Burns. Coach Jay pretty high on him. Yeah, he wasn't that blue chip prospect. That doesn't mean he can't develop into a talented linebacker for the University of Tennessee. So a lot of you guys asked me about this. I wanted to make a video, do my research, do my homework. Again, Austin Price says 15 to 25% chance that Ty Jackson makes it in town for a game, Tennessee against Alabama. Jump in the comment section. Let's talk about this. As always, make sure you guys do me a favor. Smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. I would greatly appreciate it. Go check out the merchandise. You can go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. We appreciate all the support there. Also, thank you to all the members of the channel. Couldn't do this without you guys. You guys can join the channel. It's a button right over there, right beside subscribe. You can do that for as little as $1 a month. You get access to custom Talkin VAWLS emojis, fan call-in shows. I try to highlight your comments on the live streams during the post-game shows when we got a lot of people flowing through here. But more importantly, you just support the channel and what we're trying to build. We would be grateful for that. But if not, smash the thumbs up. It's quick, free, and easy. Jump in the comment section. Let's talk about it because this is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name's Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.